and welcome to NDTV Profit. Now this year, we bring back one of Indian business television's most prestigious honors after a 13-year hiatus. Now the Business Leadership Awards returns to celebrate the individuals and the companies that have really helped shape India's growth story. Over the last few months, our editorial team, as well as industry experts and jury members, have really undertaken a rigorous selection process to really identify those who have really stood out through leadership, innovation, execution, and impact. Now, in a rapidly changing business landscape, these awards recognize not just the success, but the ability to create value, inspire change, and also drive India's economic ambitions forward. From corporate titans to entrepreneurial trailblazers to the companies which are redefining the industries, tonight's winners represent the very best of Indian enterprise. Over the next half an hour, we'll take you through behind the scenes of the selection process, introduce you to the jury and also the nominees to show you how the trophy really was designed and tell you everything that you need to know ahead of the main event. This is the curtain raiser to the NDTV Profits Business Leadership Awards 2026, a celebration of excellence, leadership, and the people building India's future. I'm Nisha Poddar, and here's all you need to know before the honors begin. Let's now talk about the jury. Well, India's finest business minds came together for one crucial task: choosing the leaders shaping the country's future.
Chairing our jury is Sunil Bharti Mittal, founder and chairman of Bharti Enterprises, the man who built a telecom empire that connected 1 billion Indians. Alongside Sunil Bharti Mittal sits Noel Tata, chairman of Tata Trusts, Cyril Shroff, managing partner of Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas, Kiran Mazumdar Shaw, chairperson of Biocon Group, Mr. UK Sinha, former chairman of the SEBI, Jayant Sinha, president of Everstone Group, Ramesh Damani, a value investor and member of the BSE, and CS Sethi, chairman of the State Bank of India. Joining them as non-voting jury members are Sanjeev Krishan, chairperson PwC, and Rahul Kanwal, editor-in-chief NDTV. Credibility doesn't come from stature alone. It comes from processes, weeks of evaluation, rigorous parameters, and a methodology built entirely around trust.
For us, the biggest thing is trust. That's what we provide. Really, the trust would come from two things. One is the independence of the jury, and the second one is the methodology. There have been very robust discussions between us over the last 3 to 4 weeks, while we have attempted to keep this as objective as possible, particularly also helping on categories like the ESG and AI. It is really going to be the discussion and the judgment in the room which is going to shape the outcome.
I'm delighted to be chairing a jury of such distinguished fellow businessmen, bankers. It's just lovely to be back. We will have very robust discussions. There's a number of awards to be discussed, and we will hopefully select the finest and the best, which we can look back for many years and be proud of our selection.
And what exactly defines a business leader in today's India? Growth, governance, vision, or the ability to lead through uncertainty?
The revival of this particular award is a very, very welcome thing, and I think it has been planned in a very systematic manner.
For me, of course, as a banker, I would definitely look at what is the growth in profits. But I think it's also important that how they are reshaping the industries.
I'm very glad I could participate to be able to identify some of our real stars.
Be part of jury and vote on the people, the men, the women, the companies in India who have the right stuff is a great opportunity for us.
The discussions are intense, the margins are thin, and in many categories, the difference between contenders is razor sharp.
I've noticed many of the nominees are extremely close together in terms of what they've done. I think maybe Pricewaterhouse and the PSU categories can tell us whether any of the companies are companies which have some kind of reserved area of business in which they're working, or where they're more competitive than others, because I think in the public sector that would make possibly a big difference.
I think it's heartening to see how much breadth and depth of talent that there is across India Inc. and also across the political class.
So every great achievement really deserves a symbol worthy of the journey behind it. A trophy that is a striking expression of the ambition in motion. Conceived by internationally acclaimed designer Mukul Goyal, the trophy really embodies the growth, transformation and aspiration, really capturing the relentless pursuit of excellence that is really defining great leadership. Here's a look at the inspiration as well as the craftsmanship behind the making of the NDTV Business Leadership Awards trophy.
As a country, the way we are growing, the way we're going forward, I think we have made great strides in the last couple of decades. Thanks to a lot of these business leaders who have achieved a lot in their own domains, we as a country and their contributions have to be recognized. The challenge in any such process always remains is how do you distill down these varieties of thoughts into a simple idea. So the way we evolved it was we took the basic concept of infinity as a concept of excellence, continuity, a future. The feeling of the trophy of being extremely dynamic, yet it has a poetic form. It's moving in space, and the texture on the surface creates more depth to the, more feeling to the sculpture. The thing is, we created an infinity, the symbol of infinity, yet not fully complete infinity. So, the idea of excellence is that it's continuous. Infinity is a mathematical concept which is going towards the extreme level of achievement. And I think what is very important and what I hope always happens is that the trophy outlives its time and becomes an icon into itself.
Let's straight dive into the awards categories now. And first up, the AI Champion, category which does not really speak only about the numbers. It goes beyond the numbers. This is a qualitative call on the most impactful AI players today. And the nominees are Sarvam AI, building India's answer to global AI giants. We have NESA, creating the critical GPU infrastructure powering the nation's next generation of AI innovations. We also have Fractal Analytics, which helps place Indian AI enterprise on the global map through innovation-led problem solving. Also on the list is Cure AI, using the AI to really detect the disease before the symptoms become fatal. Karya built an ethical model that really empowers the underserved communities while also creating the high-quality AI training data sets. And also on the list is Emergent, which is redefining how applications are really built, in the era of autonomous AI. On to the next category then, India's Atmanirbharta champion. And this is awarded to an enterprise that has really strengthened India's self-reliance by building the indigenous manufacturing, deep tech capability, healthcare or industrial independence, also reducing import and dependence, as well as establishing the globally competitive Made in India excellence. And the nominees are ONGC, Tata Electronics, HAL, Dr. Reddy's, Wokhart. Moving on to the next category then, and the Business Leader of the Year from the public sector. Now, this is awarded to an individual who has really demonstrated exceptional leadership in really scaling an enterprise, driving the strategic growth, and also shaping the industry impact through decisive execution, long-term vision, and market leadership.
And these are the nominees. From strengthening India's maritime capabilities to building a globally respected shipbuilding enterprise, this nominee has steered a strategic national champion to new heights. Captain Jagmohan, the Chairman and Managing Director of Mazgon Dock Shipbuilders. The next one is equally interesting, leading one of India's energy giants through a period of transformation, growth, and evolving consumer demands. This nominee has balanced scale with strategic vision. Manoj Jain, the Chairman and Managing Director of BEL. Revitalizing cornerstone of India's industrial ecosystem. This nominee has championed execution excellence as well as renewed growth. K. Sadasivan Murthy, the Chairman and Managing Director of BHEL. Driving the transition from power generation leader to energy transition champion. This latest nominee is helping shape India's energy future. Gurdeep Singh, the Chairman and Managing Director of NTPC. At the helm of India's energy exploration, this nominee has led with resilience, scale, and strategic foresight in a rapidly challenging and changing global landscape. Arun Kumar Singh, the Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of ONGC. What a lineup.
All right, and let's take it to the next category, and this one is the New Economy Leader of the Year. And this award particularly recognizes a founder or leadership team that has really scaled a high-growth startup into a category leader, delivering disruptive innovation, market expansion, and measurable traction through the business performance, capital efficiency, as well as execution excellence. And the nominees are Eternal, pioneering food delivery and building a multi-vertical consumer internet powerhouse. Policy Bazaar brings transparency to one of India's most complex industries that is transforming insurance from a product sold to a decision informed. Nykaa, a category-defining consumer brand which is really reshaping how millions of Indians discover, shop, and also engage with lifestyle products. Cartrade Tech, streamlined vehicle discovery, transactions, and ownership across the automotive ecosystem. We also have Delivery, which is redefining supply chain efficiency, also through technology, scale, and relentless execution. On to the Financial Powerhouse category, and it's awarded to the banks, NBFCs, insurance, AMC, or the financial institution that really has demonstrated leadership in capital strength, growth innovation, governance, and trust, shaping India's financial system and enabling the economic expansion.
Punjab National Bank, a banking institution woven into India's economic fabric for more than a century. Indian Bank, combining a strong legacy with disciplined execution. Union Bank of India, with a nationwide footprint and a growing digital presence. Power Finance Corporation, financing the infrastructure behind India's growth story. Canara Bank, one of India's most enduring financial institutions. And you can never take State Bank of India out of the equation, the backbone of India's financial system. Of course, following it is Bank of Baroda, blending global presence with domestic strength. Non-PSU category are Shriram Finance, built on deep customer understanding and an unmatched presence beyond India's metros. BSE, the institution that helped curate India's equity culture. ICICI Bank, a pioneer in modern banking, combining innovation, digital leadership, and financial performance to stay ahead of the curve. Axis Bank strengthens its position as one of India's most dynamic and customer-focused financial institutions. Cholamandalam Investment and Finance built one of India's most respected NBFC franchises, and there is no doubt around that. And Bajaj Finance, redefining consumer finance through innovation, execution, and most importantly, scale. And you can never leave out HDFC Bank, a benchmark for excellence in Indian banking.
Let's now move to the Wealth Creators category, and this award really recognizes a listed company that has delivered consistent shareholder value creation over a multi-year period through the sustained performance of the company, resilience, and also the strong market confidence, and the nominees finalized based on 3 years performance consistency. And the nominees are: BSC enables capital formation to create wealth for the generations of investors. Transformers and Rectifiers India and transformed engineering expertise into one of the market's most compelling growth stories. MCX India transformed market participation while delivering exceptional value creation. Himadri Specialty Chemical, leveraging the innovation in specialty chemicals and also advanced materials. Gallant Ispat, a story of manufacturing scale and disciplined execution really coming in, transforming the industrial capability into sustained growth for the investors. Garden Reach Shipbuilders, well, combining strategic national importance with operational excellence. We also have Newland Laboratories and built a differentiated kind of a pharmaceutical business, creating the lasting investor value. Next up, the IPO of the Year category, and this award really recognizes a newly listed company that has really delivered a landmark public market debut based on the issue scale, also the investor interest, the institutional participation, and also the market performance post its listing.
Let's talk about the nominees in this category. Meesho, a listing that showcased the strength of India's digital consumption story and the growing maturity of its startup ecosystem. Grow, bringing one of India's most recognized fintech brands to public markets, this nominee captured the imagination of a new generation of investors. ICICI Prudential AMC, a landmark listing that heightened the rapid evolution and growing importance of India's asset management industry. LG Electronics India, one of the year's most anticipated public offerings, combining global brand with a deep consumer trust in India. Lenskart, a category creator that successfully translated consumer leadership and innovation into a compelling public market debut. HDB Financial, one of the most anticipated public offerings in the financial sector, which brought a scaled lending franchise and deep retail reach to public markets. Tata Capital, a landmark listing from one of India's most trusted business groups, This nominee captured investor attention with its diversified financial services platform and strong growth potential.
Let's now move on to an important place, that is the Green Champion category, recognizing the champions that are really setting the benchmark on the sustainability, and the nominees here are Lupin, that is demonstrating healthcare leadership and environmental responsibility can really advance together through the measurable sustainability outcomes. We also have Tech Mahindra really embedding sustainability into every layer of its business while also driving responsible growth across global technology markets. Godrej Consumer Products combining purpose with performance, and this nominee has really emerged as a leader in responsible consumer goods manufacturing. We also have Godrej Properties setting new benchmarks for the sustainable urban development while reshaping India's real estate landscape. First Source Solutions integrating the ESG principles into the business strategy and also providing and proving the responsible growth can also really drive the long-term value creation in any company. We also have Mahindra Group, a pioneer in sustainable business practices, and this particular nominee continues to lead through innovation, climate action, and measurable impact. And let's take it to the next category, which is the Philanthropist of the Year. And this award honors an individual or a family whose philanthropic contribution has really delivered measurable, transformative impact across education, healthcare, climate action, civil society, even demonstrating public welfare, which is really showing leadership beyond profit.
Our nominations are Shiv Nadar donated 2,700 crores and he's topped the Hurun list for the 4th time in 5 years. Azim Premji donated 147 crore rupees through Azim Premji Foundation in FY25. Nandan Nilekani and Rohini Nilekani, they've jointly contributed over 500 crores towards climate, education and civil society. And the young kids on the block, Nitin and Nikhil Kamath, frequently recognized as the youngest philanthropists for their 147 crore rupees contribution through Rain Matter Foundation. Sushmita Bakchi, she gave away 90 crore rupees to healthcare in Odisha.
Recognizing women leaders who have really shaped the major sectors of the economy through scale, innovation, and sustained commercial success. And the nominees are Gitanjali Kirloskar, the CMD of Kirloskar Systems, a pioneering industrial leader advancing the legacy and also the future of one of India's great engineering institutions. Roshni Nadar Malhotra, the chairperson of HCL Tech, and she represents a new generation of Indian business leadership that really combines the technological scale, strategic national relevance, and institution building with long-term vision. Falguni Nair, the CEO of Nykaa, a founder who built a multi-billion-dollar consumer brand from ground up. Mallika Srinivasan, who's the CMD of TAF and a manufacturing leader powering India's agricultural and industrial growth. We also have Vibha Padalkar, who's the MD and CEO of HDFC Life, a financial services leader expanding the insurance access and strengthening financial security for millions of Indians. Prabha Narsimhan is the MD and CEO of Colgate-Palmolive, a trailblazing leader, really redefining the growth and innovation in the India's fast-moving consumer goods industry. Let's now move on to the next category and the Business Leader of the Year in the private sector. This award recognizes an individual who has really shown outstanding leadership in building and also scaling a business, delivering sustained growth and also driving the industry transformation through vision, execution, and strategic decision and direction.
This is the big one. Moving on to the Business Leader of the Year in the private sector. And the nominees for Business Leader of the Year in the private sector are a man who's transformed a legacy conglomerate with sharper focus, stronger returns, and disciplined growth, Dr. Anish Shah of the Mahindra Group. He's driven innovation, global expansion, and EV leadership. K.N. Radhakrishnan has accelerated TVS Motors' growth journey. The architect behind India's retail success story, scaling brands and delivering exceptional growth at Trent, P. Venkatasalu is our next nominee. From cables to electrical leadership, Inder Jayasangani has powered Polycab's rise into an industry powerhouse. And advancing global healthcare through innovation and execution, Vinita Gupta continues to strengthen Lupin's international footprint. He's a visionary who has transformed a homegrown manufacturer into a global mobility powerhouse, Rajiv Bajaj of Bajaj Auto. And steering India's largest car maker through a new era of growth, innovation, and mobility transformation, Hisashi Takuchi of Maruti Suzuki, leading India's engineering giant with scale, ambition, and execution excellence, S.N. Subramanian of Larsen & Toubro. This is the big one and the exciting one. Can't wait to see who wins.
So those were the exciting list of nominees. And if you are curious about who are the winners, don't forget to join us on NDTV Profits Business Leadership Awards 2026 on 26th of July. See you then. Goodbye.